This is just an intro. Do ball, shoot my shot like a pistol. Dribble game official. Got all the ops straight jumping out the window. Call the mechanic, I break your bus. 9-9 strength, boy, I take your lunch. If you a sub, then you one of us. Broke boy, leave you crushed. Bow. What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy, One Star a Week for you, and now watching another episode of the Broke Boy Road to Glory, and I'm reporting live from the trenches, live from one of the sweatiest parts of the weekend league, and it's become even more sweatier because of icon swaps. I did not post the episode yesterday. I was kind of busy and stuff. So here we are. We have a lot of catching up to do. As you guys know, they dropped some icon swaps yesterday, and the thing that people have to note about that is that Golden Goal seems to be dead or mitigated or canceled. EA has now put a game cap on certain modes regarding the icon swaps. There are 10 icon swaps on offer, and I'm in two minds here. One part of me wants to get the base or mid icon pack. I think that's what I'm leaning towards. The other part of me wants to do the 83 pack, the 85 pack, as well as the 2 ultimate packs. And if I don't get lucky in those packs, I could go ahead and do the base or mid icon SBC. But it sounds like a recipe for an L, because imagine I do the 25 83 guaranteed pack and I just get an 85 as my highest rated. I do the 85 pack and I get an 85 as my highest rated. I mean, these are things that are not out of the realms of possibility, so I do think I will be grinding toward that base or mid icon pack. Let me know in the comment section down below which icon swap you're saving up for. I mean, maybe you're doing a completely different set of icons. Maybe you're going for Henry. Maybe you're going for a mid icon pack, a prime icon. There is no prime icon pack, right? A base icon player pick. Let me know in the comment section. And of course, if you want me to open your pack or react to your video, let me know in the comment section again. So there was also a bunch of SBCs that EA dropped. We did some league SBCs, as you guys saw last episode, and the pack luck has been lukewarm. All right, I got a few 85s, 84s, 83s. Nothing really of note, so I'm not really going to show you the pack openings. It's pretty boring, take my word on it. What I will be showing you guys right now though is the transfer list, because as you guys know, every weekend league we make a major signing, a big change to the team, so therefore some players had to go. Kaká, he was a great player and I highly recommend him, but he had to go. I bought him for 1.7, he sold for 1.6. We take an L every week. It is what it is. Golovin, another player I highly recommend. I think he was just a solid, well-rounded fullback if you're running a league-owned side. But I saw his price go up, and I needed every coin I could get. Carvajal is an old selling, and I sold a bunch of things I just had laying around the club. I mean just random things, things that sold in league SBCs and stuff like that, because I made some big signings, and I'm gonna show you guys real quick what my squad is looking like this weekend. And the first thing that's gonna smack you in the face is of course gonna be this Eto'O card, and we're gonna talk about him in just a second. The other change we made was now Eto'O is our starting right back. And really my biggest apprehension with making him our starting right back was not necessarily his quality. I mean, of course he's gonna be a great right back. You look at the stats, he's just a well-rounded card that could play any position. But my apprehension was replacing him off the bench. He was such a good super sub for me in this position, in the middle CM attacking role when Awar would get tired, that I didn't really know what to do. But I have Tyson doing the same thing as Eto'O was doing. It's been working very well. But let me stop talking about every other player on this team, because as you guys know by the thumbnail, the main star of this show is gonna be 87 rated Eto'O. And this card excites me because he's a new icon. He also excites me because he's a former Everton player. So when I do my past and present Everton team, we finally have an elite player to throw into the team. He's 5'10". He has medium-low work rates. He's right-footed with a 4-star combination, as you guys see here. He has played 20 games. 16 of them have been in the weekend league, and he has 12 goals and 5 assists. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying the content, if you want more content like this, do me a big solid. Hit the like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, as always, don't be shy. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys at home for watching this video. So, when you look at this Eto'O card, there's a few things that stand out at you. The first thing is going to be his pace. 94 pace on any attacker on this game is super meta. His shooting stats are brilliant. I mean, 90 finishing, 90 shot power are very nice stats here. He also has the finesse shot and the outside foot shot trait, so those are very good things to have. Passing wise, he does have a little bit of playmaking ability. Not quite a Cam though, with a 69 long passing and just the above average passing stats overall. Dribbling wise, he looks very decent, but my concern here is that it's only 86 dribbling. And normally I would say that those are good stats, but he's a 1.8 million coin card. So 86 dribbling, how's he gonna feel in game? We're gonna talk about it. His physical stats are very encouraging though. He has 86 stamina, which is good. 77 strength and 75 aggression, which at 5'10" allow him to add another aspect to his game. And his jumping and heading accuracy are also very good for people who like to cross the ball. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into some weekend league gameplay. I'm gonna let you guys know how I'm doing in the trenches, and I'm gonna let you guys know, is this Eto'O card worth it? Let's go. Yeah, so this Eto'O card is gonna be costing you 1.7 million on the PS4 market. Is he worth it? I think if you want a well-rounded striker, I do think he's very much worth it. We're gonna break down the stats. So first thing we're gonna talk about is his pace. He has 94 pace, and don't be fooled by the stats. His pace feels like it's 99. He is one of the most explosive players I have used on this game. He's very similar to Mbappe. He's very similar to Freeze Mane in the sense that if you hit a bridge, he's gonna beat the defender every single time. You hit a heel to heel, he's gonna accelerate out of it so explosively. And the L1 fake shots are so overpowered with this card. He gets in behind with ease. And overall, this guy's pace is a 10 out of 10. I did not even put a chem style on it, and he felt absolutely blazing. Next, we'll talk about his shooting, and once again, I feel like this is a stat where he actually played better in game, and it's crazy because he has 89 shooting, and I did boost it with the finisher chem style, which essentially maxed out his important stats. But we're gonna talk about every single stat here. First, we'll talk about his attack positioning. It was 87 boosted to 92 with the finisher chem style, and in game his runs were brilliant, and it's what separates him from the cheaper attackers on this game. It's what separates him from somebody like not for Mane. The runs he makes are absolutely insane. He always seemed to lose the defender and get himself into dangerous scoring positions. His finishing was absolutely class. Outside the box, his finesse shot traits were brilliant, and his shot power was very noticeable. Every time I shot it, crossbody, near post, it was a bullet. It was an absolute banger, and overall, this guy's shooting is a 9.75 out of 10. If you want clinical, this guy's clinical, and the only thing that will make it a 10 is a 5-star weak foot. Next thing we're talking about here is his passing. Is he able to bring other players into the game? I would say yes. I mean, in and around the box, in tight areas, everywhere you need a striker to pass, he has the stats. 82 vision, 83 short passing, 81 curve, are all very respectable stats. And if you expect him to play as a secondary striker, or maybe even as a false 9, I would maybe add an engine chem style to him to really boost it. His long passing was surprisingly decent. It wasn't really a liability at all. And overall, I have to give his passing an 8 out of 10. He's one of the better passers of the ball at the striker position on this game, and he has all the stats necessary to make an impact in this regard. Next, we're going to talk about his dribbling, and it was a bit of a question mark because 86 dribbling is not an elite stat. And when I was reading the reviews on Footbin before I even bought the card, a lot of people said he felt clunky. What's my opinion on it? And I do think he felt very responsive on the ball. Is he a Neymar? Is he a Mertens? Is he a Dybala? I would say he's a step below them in terms of that pure left stick L1 R1 dribbling. But he is very smooth on the ball in his own regard. And what I will say is that you really shouldn't be using finesse with this card. You should be utilizing his physical attributes, his pure pace, his strength, his explosiveness. And when you dribble with this card, instead of using L1 and R1 dribbling, I mean, you should still use the L1 and R1 dribbling, don't get me wrong. But you should focus your efforts on doing L1, R1 fake shots. You should focus your efforts on doing the bridge, doing the heel to heel, doing the skill moves that really get a lot of explosiveness, and you're going to find that he is very dangerous on the ball. His composure at 89 means that he makes love to pressure. And overall, I got to give this guy's dribbling an 8.5 out of 10. Is it elite? No, but he does have enough explosiveness to make up for it, and I would not describe him as clunky at all. Don't believe the Footbin comments. Finally, we'll be talking about his physical, and honestly, it's another thing that adds to the completeness of this attacker. He has 77 strength and 75 aggression. It's very rare that you have an attacker with this much pace, with this much shooting, with above 70s in strength and aggression, and you definitely notice it. He hops onto second chances, he shields the ball very effectively, and it really makes him very hard to defend because he's explosive and also physical enough to bounce off challenges. He has 86 stamina, which means man's last all game, and he was pretty decent in the air with his 91 jumping and 80 heading accuracy. Overall, this guy's physical is an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, so what is the final verdict on this card? I think this Eto'O card is an elite striker on this game, one of the best strikers on this game. And what separates him from other icon strikers in this price range, like Butragueno, is the fact that he has the elite pace. He has the elite explosiveness that really allows him to create his own shot, to spread the opposition's defenders around. So even if he doesn't score, he's also going to open up space for your other attackers. And overall, I have to give him a 9.5 out of 10. He is absolutely everything I want in a striker, and I can only imagine his mid and prime cards are even better. All right, guys, so you might be wondering how I'm doing in the weekend league, and honestly, we are struggling. I mean, the record is fine. Don't get me wrong. The record has been good, but the gameplay has been an absolute chore. I think it's because they've added the icon swap objective where you need 18 wins in the weekend league to unlock a swap. So everybody's in the weekend league. The servers are congested. We also have the new Christmas players right now. So it is what it is. The gameplay has been absolutely insanely delayed. Some of the worst gameplay I have played all week, but honestly, my team has really pulled me through. I mean, Ronaldo has scored clutch goal after clutch goal. Dalglish, Eto'O has scored clutch goal after clutch goal, and we are sitting pretty at 12-4. Not quite our best start, but not far off either. I'm going to be trying to push to 18 wins tomorrow because I want to get this icon swap objective unlocked as soon as possible. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to push to 20, but it is what it is. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Let me know in the comment section down below. How's your weekend league going? Are you playing the weekend league? Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to call it the episode here. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, but until then.